Okay, so I bet you guys want to know, how did I make the incubus nearly go away? It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. What happened is that it's so subtle now. Like, it's so subtle, but it's still there. How did I make the incubus mostly go away? Well, I'm gonna come down on you guys and say this straight up. I used to read my Bible every day, and I used to pray every day, and I did so for years and years and years, right? I don't think you guys even, I don't think I ever said this. Um, so one day I believe I just stopped, and I believe I stopped because I wasn't feeling well or something like that. And when I stopped, the incubus stopped attacking me for a long time. Like, it took like months, and I don't know what happened, but that's, I don't know why that happened, but that is what pretty much almost stopped the attacks. Every once in a while it comes back, but it hasn't been bothering me for a long time. Like, right now, I think it bothered me like last week, but that's better than it bothered me like, 2 times a day or something like that, or 6 times a week. Because what happened is that I used to count when it bothered me that day, but I don't think I counted how many times a day it bothered me, because it could just keep coming and coming and coming, like 3 times a day, 4 times a day. I wake up, I go back to sleep, I'm having the same issue. So what I used to do, I used to count the day. Like, listen, the attacks were so frequent that it was to a point where I couldn't even sleep. Like, I couldn't even sleep. But I'm sleeping a lot better now. Right? So, okay, well, yes, I am Christian. Yes, I did accept Jesus Christ into my life, but it didn't do anything for the incubus at all. And I don't know what this is, really. Someone told me that they believe it could be an alien that's bothering me. Don't know what this is. Don't know how it happened. Could have happened like centuries ago. It could be a form of schizophrenia. I wouldn't say a form of schizophrenia, but it's not really schizophrenia, because people would see that type of stuff in their like waking hours, right? But I would just say it's a form because it's so vivid and so lucid. But I heard that schizophrenia is actually a space disease, a disease that came from our space. But so if it's just something that's kind of like, passed down, maybe. I don't think my parents ever had that. My mom didn't have that. I don't know about my dad. I don't think so. I never heard him say it, but a lot of people suffer in private. You understand what I mean? They don't put this on air. They don't tell anybody. Honestly, I never told my dad for like years. And now that I tell my dad, did I tell my dad? I don't even think no, I didn't. Oh Lord, I really didn't tell him. Oh, I just assumed, since I'm telling you guys, I told him, but I really didn't. So anyway, yeah, and it's very, I'm just absolutely stunned by what actually caused it to basically almost leave me alone completely. Was me to stop praying to God, pretty much. The good God. The God that created us all, not the bad one. I make sure to say it like every once in a while when I'm praying. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? You gotta make sure. The holy God, the great God, the God above all, the Messiah and all that stuff. Right? So yeah. You guys are probably like, what the world is she talking about? But that's what worked. It's kind of, I find it sad, and I find it wrong, personally, because how does, like, you know what I mean? I guess, I don't know. I guess, like, maybe it's trying to take me. Maybe it's in a battle over me, and so it's doing this. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, tell me what you think, please. Tell me what you think.